Всем привет, друзья, меня зовут Шустра, и мы продолжаем играть в Hogwarts Legacy. Там внизу сундук, как он берется? Только сейчас его увидела. Нам нужно встретиться с Себастьяном в крипте. Да-да. Он открыт уже, все. Нам нужно встретиться с этим дураком в крипте. Я считаю, что то, что он сделал, это было самое омерзительное. Да, мы расклонировали всех тварей и нам дали такую масочку.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Да, ты что? И что она будет делать одна?
Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
Что произошло?
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened.
Да ты что?
I never
Ты его
wanted
убил.
to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand.
Она не
He
будет
listens
с
to
тобой рядом.
you. I need to be with Anne.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me. No matter what happens from here. I'm glad we met.
Сбежит, да?
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
Нам придется его выдать. Не, ну можно, конечно, но, бля, я не понимаю, ну хорошо, ладно, мы такие вот гнилые, такие вот плохие, скроем это, он будет дальше творить всякую чепухню, потому что он ни хрена не раскаивается. Ой, я должен быть с Анной, у нее никого... У нее был дядя, блядь, живой, здоровый, нормальный дядя, который о ней заботился. То, что этот мелкий пиздюк пытался искать лекарства, да, честь ему и хвала, молодец, только с ней и с ее болями, и с ее страданиями, с этой девочкой был только дядя, блядь, а не он. А он только по полям, блядь, зеленый трактор едет к нам. Я считаю, что нам придется его выдать. Это было непростительно. Он мог любым другим заклятием это сделать. Вот любым другим. Я еще как-то оправдывала его, когда он сделал сипуку гоблину, но это...
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way. But this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch.
Прощай, братишка.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
А меня кто-нибудь обучит Авада Кедавре? Или я от нее отказалась? Это плохо. Я считаю, что он зашел реально слишком далеко. Просто слишком далеко. Там, по-моему, через двор можно будет пройти, да? Мне же в зал картографии. Уж чё, вот, блин, с этими телепортами сам черт ногу сломит. А сколько мне осталось ключей? Я еще один нашла. Еще 6.
Revelio.
Да. Блин, даже говорить ничего неохота. Это настолько омерзительно. Я, говорит, должен быть рядом с Анной. Как будто она захочет с тобой быть. Блин, тут где-то квест есть. Фу, как же это мерзко. Так быть не должно. Уж чё, а вот этого говна быть точно не должно.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bradbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed.
Ой. Так. Блин, я хочу этот квест сделать, который здесь есть. А еще хочу еще одну ячейку магии. Мне для этого осталось всего, 4. Или около того. Или 2. Я не знаю, где они. Мне вот это вот противно. А мне вообще расскажут, что, как, куда Себастьян, зачем Себастьян, нет? Пойдем искать этот квест, как туда наверх подняться. Не, ну мне не сюда.
Revelio.
Квака. Так тихо. Квест просто выше на этаж.
Revelio.
Как это сделать? Как сделать выше на этаж? Блин, а можно мне как-нибудь вот... О! Снятие проклятия. Саманты Дейл. Портрет в плачевном состоянии. Вот это. Давай, выполним. А с портретом поговорите, нифига. В библиотеке? Серьезно?
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been kidnapped!
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have one home? It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves to steal my other frame.
Oh dear, that sounds awful.
Well, awful is exactly what Astoria Cricket is. She's behind all of this. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung. A hovel of a place. Though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So, back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled by rogues and carried off. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds right under my nose, and then resent me for overhearing them. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Sirona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to is quite beneath me. Off you go then.
Так, с Амандой мы поговорим. Но нет, стой. Но сначала мы еще сделаем вот так. Сразу возьмем задание здесь, чтобы потом, ну вы поняли. Чтобы уж потом, даже если мы их там сделаем, чтобы потом я разнесла, как говорится.
Oh, it's you! Just the person I need.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster.
Да, сделаю.
Turning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockbarrow. Thank you for your help. My family...
Так. Угу. Поехали смотреть. Так, потом найдем картину. И еще мне надо выполнить 2 квеста там в мире. И еще мне надо кровь Изнесу где-то достать последнюю.
I need to find the tomb near Brockbarrow and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Не знаю, где мне это сделать, но мне это где-то надо добыть, эту херню.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
Ой, не хотела. Интересно, все-таки Себастьяна посадят?
Revelio. Oh, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start. Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare.
Боже. Только вот огра мне не хватало.
Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Lumos. A troll? You can't be serious.
Угу. Еще и печально известный враг. Всего доброго.
Revelio.
Даже время тратить не хочу на него. Но, благо, он повержен.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
Блин, там еще и сундук, и этот. Хера вообще что-то в гробнице трогать, придурки.
Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Все, теперь мы Лара, расхитительница гробниц. Так, подожди, но мне же можно больше этого не делать. F. А, да? Больше так нельзя? Да, так нельзя, ладно. Надо выйти сначала, ладно. К Саманте мы вернемся. Но сначала... Пушишка мне не нужна. Да, мне уже никто не нужен. Так. Сразу говорю, здесь нет FPS до сих пор. Так что имейте в виду. Конечно, может, уже на готовой записи после рендера уже как бы не будет такого сильного пролоба. Но мне уже больно.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil. And he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Surely he can't be that terrible, can he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Oh, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak.
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
Блин, у меня именно здесь нету этого. Именно здесь у меня нету... Ну, вы поняли. ТПсика. Вопрос на засыпку. Где мои последние 2 древние магии? Которые мне реально нужны.
Revelio.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them. What would
I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
No.
Potato.
That's just the beginning. No one takes.
You will pay for your...
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't. I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff.
You're a big dodgy with...
You shouldn't know about stealing goblin stones stolen by others now, should you?
Come on, you're afraid to fight back.
You plan to creep up on me, but it won't work.
I've little patience for such crude...
Hey, nobody saw that. Revelio.
Еще и Мерлин,
I know what
который
that
мне уже не
means.
нужен.
Merlin trial.
Может, выполним? Че пропадать-то добру?
Lumos. Revelio.
Где взять еще бабочек? Хочу бабочек. Игра.
Revelio.
А он и портрет.
Alohomora.
Well, it's about time. It's a wonder there's anything left of me.
Calm down. I'm here now.
Calm down. Those buffoons outside have been talking about burning me. Me! If they weren't all sharing half a brain, they'd realize I'm worth more to them intact and at the 3 broomsticks.
How is that?
With everything I overhear, I'm a veritable trove of information. Now, don't just stand there. I need to be back by cocktail hour. The place will be like a funeral without me.
What if I don't want to return you to the 3 broomsticks?
What on earth do you mean?
I could just burn you and be done with it.
I'd like to see you try.
You really ought not have said that.
Ну, пока.
Confringo!
Are you burning me?
Burning me? Да.
Incendio! Revelio.
Ну, завершено, не провалено. Are you burning?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Озвучка шикарнейшая. А, вон они.
Lumos. Lumos.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Так, здесь есть еще квесты. Как минимум 2. Стол вижу. Последние 2 древние магии не вижу.
Revelio.
А мне они нужны. И желательно до конца того момента, когда я сюжет буду доделывать.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
What if he's lonely?
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse. Filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick. But I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
What do you have for sale?
What's brought you here today?
That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake.
Can never have enough stock. That's what I say.
Угу.
Thank you for stopping by.
Спасение РКК. Еще километр. Там есть куда это? Куда идти-то? Ага. Опа, древняя магия.
This looks intriguing.
No.
Revelio.
Ля, а его можно это петрификусом? Можно. Угу. Да что с игрой-то? Ты чё?
Revelio. Alohomora.
Так, а враги опасные выше, окей.
Who lived here, I wonder? Petrifacus totalis. Revelio.
Одна, вторая там, а третья где? Ага.
Revelio.
Еще и летать нельзя.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
Это место прям на... Давай, давай, подходи.
Revelio. Petrifacus totalis. Confringo.
Все вы из себя ничего не представляете.
Revelio.
А я там все справа? Что это?
Alohomora.
Искать. Хрен знает, где это.
Might be interesting to see where this leads.
Третья записка. Так, вообще-то я делала другое задание.
These rocks have seen better days.
Чайничек поставила. А как наверх-то подняться? Ну, как-то так. Да, тормози ты, господи.
Revelio. Revelio.
Так.
Revelio.
А где третий?
Alohomora.
Я, кстати, только две видела вот эти штуки.
Revelio. That solves that.
Хорошо. Осталась одна, ребята. Одна, и у меня будет еще одна ячейка. Чтобы можно было громить всех направо и налево.
Revelio.
Так, ну... Сокровища мы не найдем так. Это надо будет, ну, по-другому искать.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Почему я не могу здесь лезть? А мне обязательно надо это? Пройти по лабиринту? Суки.
Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
О, шарики. И всего парочку осталось. Последняя метла у нас будет в коллекции. Наверное, последняя. Я, кстати, не знаю. Ну, последняя за испытание. О, платформа для приземления. Кайф. Еще два.
Revelio.
А вон еще шарики.
This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's Niffler ran away. Now, to find a way inside. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Ashwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
What was that?
Бля.
Revelio.
Afraid to face me?
Привет. Почем нынче шаурма?
Now here's a sad-looking place. Trivicus Totalis.
Fled like a cow. The more graves I fill, the more galleons I get. Won't it? I heard something.
Miss a payment with me, and I'll make you pay through the nose.
Revelio.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. What was that sound?
Could it be a Merlin? Revelio.
Я Кустик. Я Кустик! Скажи, куда делся мой главарь?
Trivicus Totalis. Revelio. Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here. Trivicus Totalis. Revelio. Trivicus Totalis.
Вот мы и узнали, что здесь можно пройти, да?
Revelio. An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Да солнце уже село. А сейчас не ночь, по-твоему?
Revelio. Trivicus Totalis. Revelio. Nobody'll believe I defeated an Ashwinder by myself.
Блин. Еще и целое убежище. Попроще как-то нельзя? Вот это квест по спасению Нюклера.
Where in Merlin's name am I?
Confringo!
О боже, еще и это.
Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo!
Так, это есть и это есть. Красиво.
Ashwinders. These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler.
Wanna look up? Trick will be a boy again.
Slippery as a kelpie, eh?
Expulso! Ah, stupendous!
Petrificus Totalis!
Incendio!
Petrificus Totalis!
Expulso!
Bombarda! Confringo!
Trolls, best watch out.
Flash! Expulso!
Confringo!
I'm just warming up.
Reductum! Hold still! Protego! Descendo! Oh, is that the best you got? Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Think you're clever, don't you?
Petrificus Totalis!
Don't sneak up on me.
Confringo! Bombarda! Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis! Finite! Petrificus Totalis!
Слушай, ты задолбался имбитрифку с Тоталусом?
Confringo! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
Подожди, а куда это надо делать?
Wingardium Leviosa!
Что там? Инцендио?
Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Revelio!
Блин, это вот вроде мы ищем Нюхлера, мать твою, не дракона. Нюхлера. Нюхлера. Просто сраного Нюхлера. На кой хер так усложнять?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Это не сюда. Или сюда. Да нет, сюда инцендио.
I'd better watch my step here. Bombarda. Revelio.
Какая-то дичь, а не квест. И чё? А туда вообще реально как-то? Не. Я попробовал. А, подожди.
Revelio.
Я умна.
Revelio.
Что там? Парочка осталась, да? Там инфернала.
I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler. More treasure. Rococo must have been through here.
I shall cast my eyes closer, best to be sure.
Where did you go, coward?
What a dreadful lot.
Мне понравилось. Какой странный замок, ей-богу, клянусь.
Winders.
Так, ну вот это уже до хрена, да.
Be a beast.
Revelio.
Suppose it's worth a look. Someone messing about?
No!
What's that? Better have a look then.
Tripicus Totalis!
Huh? I know, I'm not hearing.
Tripicus Totalis!
Takes gumption to steal a stubborn hippogriff.
Maxie, you should know about stealing goblin scalps stolen by others. Should you? You've made a expulsion!
Да ты задолбала своим Петрификусом Талосом.
Can't petrify us all, you know. Expulso! Might want to look up. Expulso!
Critigas totale!
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Confringo. Revelio.
Critigas totale!
Круто. Вот это было сейчас круто. О, я знаю эту пасхалку.
What's this? Some sort of treasure map.
Да-да-да. В общем, бьешь по колоколам в определенной последовательности, как написано, и пасхалка будет.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Ой. Да, мне тот-то куб достать. Ну, я ж, по-моему, так не достану, да? Достану, нифига. А, перышко, сейчас.
Leviosa. Revelio. I might as well grab the Niffler. I'm here now. Professor Howard, best get back to Miss Coffee.
Не, ну на самом деле квест для простого нюхлера прям... Ну, перебор. А там еще двое осталось.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Так, стой. Нам назад. Фу, вот это да. Побочка на побочке, и побочки погоняет. О, сейчас надо не забыть шары сделать.
What do you have in store for me this time?
И надо сделать стол.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Стрелец. Идеально.
Revelio.
Так, еще вижу. Магию пока не вижу. А можно вопрос? А, вот они.
Revelio.
А, вон и колокола, кстати. Но для этого придется зачистить целый этот. Хотим ли мы этого? Наверняка хотим. Но, блин.
What are we even doing here? We all had Rob my
Revelio. This looks like the spot from the treasure map.
Да, я в курсе.
Revelio. Lucas, don't tell us. Revelio.
Loud.
Revelio.
Ну, заодно и особо опасных врагов убиваем.
I'm a master at this. A master.
Revelio.
The very moment I don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight is a disaster. And the first one of you trying to pin it on me, you can count them.
I don't trust Ranrock. I'll tell you that. You'll turn on that first chance you get.
Да-да, я помню, что я сюда прилетела. И улетела. Что я не захотела это чистить сразу. Доброй ночи. Так. Инвентарь. Оу. Ничего не видно. Ой, для этого бы желательно, конечно, что-то сдать. Сейчас, одну минутку. Не, ошиблась.
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. That did it.
О, боже, аж мурашки просто.
And look, treasure.
Ля, какое пальто, ля. Блин, у меня реально аж мурашки. Прикольное пальто. Если честно, соскучилась по белому плащу. Так. Еще эта штука, это, конечно, хорошо. Я бы, конечно, больше хотела эту.
Knowing our meat, he's likely studied it. Incendio. Revelio.
Пока ночь. Вольк. Угу.
Revelio.
Еще. Нужна древняя магия, братаны. Пум-пум-пурум-пум-пум-пум. О, еще кость. Это, наверное, та самая последняя крайняя деревня, да?
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down.
Ой, серьезно? Уже расцвело? Да ты рофлишь? Что там? А, тут квест еще не виден, да?
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Kit.
Revelio.
Да блин. Ну да, давай промахнись. Да.
Revelio.
О, даже так, нифига. Пятнадцать из 15. Здрасте.
Excuse me, Madam...
Navarro. Bella Navarro. May I help you?
What is it you sell, Madam Navarro?
Potion ingredients, mostly. There's a tidy bit of profit to be made from the most unassuming things. I assume you've studied potions at Hogwarts?
Professor Sharp's class, yes.
Then you should know enough to appreciate my inventory.
Ну, так давай.
What do you have for sale?
Правда, мне от тебя
Let's see how I can
нужно.
assist you, my lovely.
Ну, Может, пару
Very
всего
nice. That'll do you nicely, I'm sure. Aren't you sweet? I'll be happy to take this off your hands.
Ну, то инвентарь весь забила. Ох ты. А, да, точно. Надо переодеть. Не смогла прокачать, потому что птиц я уже это... На перышке ощипала. Гигантское тенистое дерево. Это великолепное дерево служило домом для бесчисленного количества локтрусов, фей и даже, по некоторым слухам, одного или двух авгуреев. 13 из 16. Так. Давай, наверное, что, сразу на квест?
Something must be done about the vile...
Is everything all right, madam?
Olivier. Madam Olivier. And no, everything is not all right. The vermin, known as the Ashwinders, have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out.
Ну, куда идти?
Selwyn has been taken care of.
Никуда.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
Спасибо.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Так, это все прекрасно. Просто прекрасно. Где последняя древняя магия? Остается еще вот тут полетать. Вот тут. Примерно, да, вот так.
Revelio.
Так, а где здесь вон? Телепорт, на всякий случай. Это же телепорт? Ну да. Ну, если ты будешь вот так вот делать... Угу.
Revelio.
What's it? Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Ну, пока не вижу.
Revelio.
Блин, то чувство... А, смотри, что я вижу. Ну, вот это я бы не хотела делать.
Everyone, you killed our Iona.
Would you be needing a hip? Incendio! Incendio! Potato!
Да, блядь.
That's Confringo! You've put
Rebellion. One of my own. You will fall!
Better not.
Tell us.
Potato! No one!
Careful, no.
Confringo!
You die for that.
Going to use it to disappoint me. Bring always
Production!
places. Send her.
Let's see you survive that heat.
You're pushing me.
My bite is worse than my bark.
О, она анима, прикол.
Send her. Places. Confringo. Bombarda. Send her.
Potato! Nice try! Reducto!
Sender. Glacier. Confringo. Rebellion.
Ну, просто здесь что-то было на типа этого. Да, вот, страница.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Pobocus totalis. Revelio.
Острый лук – это особо мощный лук, используемый в некоторых отварах, в том числе зелье от прыщей, лучше не прикасаться к нему голыми руками. Угу. Где же последняя магия? Что ж мне так не везет? Ну, как бы, по идее, мы еще не все изучили.
Revelio.
Can't figure out why this...
Ну, я не знаю, слушай.
Revelio.
Давай еще
This
туда.
place has seen better days.
Туру-ту-ту, я пью земную благодать. Так, ну, сдать Нюхлера я могу и за кадром. Я думаю, там ничего такого не будет. Да и, в принципе, остальные квесты я тоже могу за кадром сдать. Ну, да, я вижу здесь что-то, но не то, что мне нужно. Ну, тут, кстати, все равно ничего не отображается.
Revelio.
Я вообще ничего не понимаю. Давай с самого начала пойдем. Правильно? Арена, на которую я не хочу. всякие козявочные монстры. Арена. Ну, не арена, а подземелье. Ничего. Зачищено. Полеты. Зачищено. Арена, на которую я не хочу. Печально известный враг. Все, с этим, скажем так, полуостровом все, да? Дальше здесь. Лагерь. Гиппогриф. Вот где эта последняя Хиробора? Я не понимаю. Ну, может, конечно, тут. Ну, или тут, ну, вряд ли. Не знаю. Просто не знаю. Ну, давай. Просто я не знаю. В любом случае, предлагаю вам остановиться на сегодня здесь. Побочки сегодня задержали нас, но зато далее у нас уже с вами все. Сюжет и, возможно, даже финал. Посмотрим. Очень бы хотелось просто на финальный бой пойти с полностью сделанным... Ну, вы поняли, короче, с последней полосочкой магии. А что-то как-то не выходит. Обидно, досадно. Не понимаю, почему. Может, я, конечно, постоянно куда-то смотрю и что-то где-то теряю из виду. Может быть. А может быть и нет. С вами была WYCTRA. Удачи и до новых встреч. Пока-пока. А я его нашла.
Not quiet enough. There's the student from the town.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
What do you call that? That's the student
да
who stumped us at Spellcroft. You.
No! I will. I won't rest.
Descendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Представляете, последняя, и вот она. Рыба моей мечты.
Reparo. Revelio.
Ой, да ладно. А, слава богу.
Amora.
Так, а где последнее, говорите? Сюда, что ли? Или куда? А, ну да, смотри. Вот она, последняя. Получить награду. Получить награду. Остались приземления. Еще одна и еще куча. И 2 этих. Ах, красота. Подожди. 86%.